The Lord bless you. I am Apostle Irvin Whitlow. I am out of Augusta, Georgia. And I want to talk to you for just a moment. We're all familiar now with this COVID-19 coronavirus epidemic, pandemic, whatever you want to call it. And some people aren't taking it seriously. I think that it's so important to understand that if government officials are giving us the best solution that they have, and the Bible tells us that we are to obey them that have the rule over us, because the Lord set that in order, then a lot of you really need to start applying it. You're finding reasons every day to be out, finding reason every day to need something, to find a reason to get out. Now, I'm not talking to essential workers, because we appreciate those essential workers. And when we talk about essential workers, we're talking about those who work, at such places as where you go to a restaurant and they have a drive-through. We understand them. We understand those who work at a gas station so you can get gas, and those who have to work in places like hospitals or for the police department or fire department, things of that magnitude. But some folk don't have a need to be out. I mean, kids are not in school. A lot of businesses, that a lot of you who might be waiters and waitresses, you don't have a need to be out. Listen, I'm discovering something, that some things will not mean anything to you until it happens to someone close to you. You don't understand how severe and how serious this pandemic is. There is no cure for it. There is no antidote. There is no remedy that you can try to exit out. Now, granted, there are some who are recovering, but the odds are definitely against you, and at the rate we are going, we are already above 1 million cases, and in some cases there's got to be somewhere in the nature of 25-30,000 deaths worldwide. And that might seem to be a small number, but if you take time and think about it, that number begins to grow when we look at who is impacting. Somebody's mother, somebody's father, somebody's sister, somebody's brother, somebody's aunt, somebody's uncle, somebody's guardian. I mean, it's imperative that you take heed. Washing your hands is good, and we appreciate that. But if we could distance ourselves, and by distancing ourselves, I'm not talking about going out and being 6 feet from someone. I'm talking about not going out at all. If you went out this weekend to get groceries, why are you out again today? If you got cleaning supplies this past weekend, why are you out today? What is it that you have to be so bent on getting out? This pandemic, this virus, this disease, whatever you want to call it, it is not playing. And can I be honest? It's not taking any prisoners. I'm still in disbelief of the damage it is doing, and how lightly so many people are taking it. It doesn't care about the color of your skin. It doesn't care about your religion. It doesn't care about what kind of money you make. It doesn't care about if you got the prettiest chick or the finest dude. It does not matter. This pandemic, this COVID-19 is not taking any prisoners. I'm not telling you to live in fear. I'm not telling you that you can't enjoy life. I'm not telling you that you can't laugh. I'm not telling you that you can't have some type of fun. But find a way to do it in your own home. That means you got to pull out a video game console. If you got to watch a movie together, you got Netflix, you got Hulu, you got Roku, and so many other streaming platforms for shows. Some of you still have DVD players. Some of you might even have a VCR player from back in the day. I don't know. But I do know that you don't have to make it your business to be outside. Because what's interesting is that even though our country in many places have a shelter in place where you are required to stay at home, finding reasons to get out. I just heard on the news that even a tiger has been diagnosed with coronavirus. Do you not understand that this virus is attacking any living, breathing thing? And it doesn't care? And that things that they're offering for antidotes don't even match. And for a lot of folk, all they want you to do is be their experiment. You're not called to be an experiment. You are called to survive. You are called to prevail. You are called to live above this, but you cannot do it being hard-headed. You cannot do it trying to be Superman, Superwoman, trying to do what you're not required to do. I don't know who this is for, but somebody, I'm hoping that you hear this for the time being. Stay home. Say it with me. Stay home. Stay home. Don't seek to put yourself in danger. You can talk about, well, the Lord's got me. He got the whole world in his hand. So don't think that you're singled out from this pandemic, because it really doesn't care. I need you to stay home. I need you to be well. I need you to cover your family. Look out for your family who's in your immediate house. Call the other family members. Talk to them. Say, hey, stay home. You don't have to be out. Stay home. Stop sending everybody everywhere. Stay put. Because we've got to have some people to live this thing, outlive this thing, so that we can tell somebody else, hey, we survived some terrible times, and this is how we did it. We stayed home. We didn't try to prove anything. We simply stayed home. I'm hoping that you'll take heed to my word. I don't know him. He ain't nobody to me. It ain't about whether you know me or not. Words are words wherever you go. That's the reality. And I'm sharing words with you. I share it with myself. I share it with everybody in the world. You have access to this, and you can see this. I'm talking directly to you. Ma'am, sir, son, daughter, niece, nephew, auntie, uncle, gramps, granny, whoever you are, cuz, yo homie, chick, sweetie, whoever you be, need you to stay home. That's the best social distancing available. And if you can do this, distancing yourself, we can exist beyond this. Hey, this is just the apostle trying to share a little something with you, hoping that you'll take heed to it. All right? The Lord be with you. May he keep you, make his face to shine upon you. That's my prayer for you, whether you know me or not. Peace.